It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Thornbridge Brewery and it's a can of their salted caramel Lucaria. It's an ice cream porter coming in at 4.5% ABV in a 330 milliliter can. Part of the new range of beers available in Morrisons from 2020. Without further ado, let's get this can out into a glass and see what we get. Good levels of carbonation on the opening, beer in the glass. There we go, all in the glass, look at that. It's got a nice 2-finger tan coloured head. It's jet black in the glass, jet black beer in the glass. Slow moving carbonation rolling up the side of the glass there. Looks pretty decent. An ice cream porter. Have I ever had an ice cream porter before? No, but what does that generally suggest? Well, it could have a load of oats in the beer. It could have a load of lactose in the beer. And what that's going to do is, you guessed it, it's going to give you a big, thick, kind of creamy, dense mouthfeel. What it should do, if you think of ice cream, it's thick and gloopy and frozen, yeah? It kind of like sticks to your tongue. And if you think about the qualities of a porter, which is roasted malt, so you're getting natural chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours from the roasted malt, then why not have a nice big bold thick mouthfeel. It's 4.5% ABV. I think I said that to you, haven't I? Yeah, 4.5% ABV. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. Oh, I tell you what, this takes me back to when I bought a beer from Thornbridge and it had a slight peanut, a green, fresh kind of peanutty taste to it. That was staggering. I love that beer. This is equally as good. This has got that kind of real nuttiness to it. Hazelnuts, peanuts, sweetness. I'm gonna say lactose. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna say a lactosey kind of sweetness coming through. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. Yeah, it smells fantastic. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. Yeah, I like that. It's different. It's got a bit of a quirky, that's the word. It's got a quirky mouthfeel to it. It's big and thick and bold and lactosey, but at the same time, exactly the same time, it's got this kind of hissing and fizzing and the carbonation's pushing the beer around the inside of the mouth at the same time. It's quite an aggressive carbonation for a porter. It's very quirky because it's all kind of infusing and pushing around in the inside of your mouth. You get lots of that flavour, that definitely salted caramel. Definitely kind of a peanutty kind of nuttiness I'm picking up, like a hazelnut flavour. The roasted malt comes through nice. You're getting that chocolate, that coffee, that caramel, and it all binds together nicely with that kind of, as I mentioned earlier, that big, thick kind of lactosey mouthfeel. You can hear the carbonation coming straight back. But look at the lacing on the glass. Look as I rock that beer back and forth. You can see that carbonation you can see it chasing the head up the glass. You can see the body there as I'm rolling the beer around in the glass. I like that. I like that. I've had many... It's always a bit of a sticking point, I think. Porters and stouts in supermarkets. As this is a new release, I know now, haha, 4 for £6, I can nip down to Morrisons and pick these beers up. Before that, or before now, it's always been a bit... I've always been a fan of Morrisons. It's down the road from me. I haven't got to travel too far. Prices are always top. Always, you know, they're good for a poor man like myself. You know, it's nice and easy, nice and affordable. And the only problem I would have had with Morrisons in the past, that they've been very, very limited on their stouts and porters. And travelling now very quickly is September 2020, by the way. Travelling very quickly into the winter months, or the autumn and then winter months. If this stays in Morrisons throughout the winter, this will be my kind of, maybe my wrapping the Christmas presents up, cold Christmas, kind of pre-Christmas night, where, you know, you got that horrible job of wrapping a million presents up for the whole family. You know, crack a porter open and do it with that. You know, get the sellotape out with the scissors and crack a beer out like this in the winter months. So yeah, it's nice to know then that a beer like this is available. Locally in a Morrison store for me. Salted Caramel Lucaria is our luxurious ice cream porter, which boasts a rich, creamy body and a sweet and salty roasted malt character to keep it incredibly well balanced. It is well balanced, fair play, it is well balanced. You've got that kind of sweetness to begin with, that bitterness from the combination of the hops and the roasted malt is going to give you some bitterness. And then you got that kind of sweet lactose over there, and then you got the saltiness over there. Brilliant. Yeah, I like it. They've even used jet black. They've even used jet black on the eye look. Can you see that? I love it. Jet black. Jet black beer in the glass. I wonder where they got that from. Right. Let's rate this beer then. Thornbridge Lucaria. Is it Lucaria? Lucaria? Oh, I don't know. I'm not a Greek god. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Looks good. Smells good. Tastes lovely. I love that salted caramel. That for me, as part of a 4 for £6 range in Morrisons, is easily a 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!